And
Sauce Master.
together we are
Fat Master. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was the perfect intro. That was the perfect intro. We can't beat that anymore. Like, that is now going to be a pre-recorded intro that just has to start before we even do anything.
It sounded terrible on my end.
It did. Well, it sounded beautiful on my end, and that's the only end that counts because I'm the one that's doing the live broadcast. So,
So we probably have interference between us. All
yeah,
right,
probably.
So today we're going to be talking about one of the greatest adaptations that we have ever had in, US or in Japanese anime that was made by a US, film production. It has great storyline, everything just flows together so smooth. The new characters that they added just add great, just so good into it. I mean, it it just all comes together, a whole new story. And that will be Dragon Ball Z Evolution. The biggest trash pile ever made.
Yes! So bad. Oh my god, I couldn't even. Like, the whole time, my face was about to go red with rage, just lying about this concept. Also, it is Dragon Ball Evolution, not Dragon Ball Z,
Don't even
which is also
fucking,
another demerit for the movie itself, just for its complete garbage title, because it was supposed to take place in Goku's adolescence, and it just...
Let's go to school. Let's have high school.
Oh my god, what is...
Hey, we'll go ahead and start off with the big facts.
Okay.
So, just so we have it, it's if you go to IMDb, see that it is one of the bottom-rated movies. It is number 17.
I made notes for this. I just want everyone to know that I actually prepared myself today. I made a ton of I have a whole page and a half of notes
of
everything that is wrong with this movie. And not even because I understand you can only fit so much into a movie. I only put down what could have been fixed and what the hell is going on in these scenes and how they could have made it better, because there's just... I mean, this is the bare minimum. If I had rewatched the movie a couple of times, I could have come up with way more notes. But I only rewatched the movie once, and I could create a page and a half of complaints. That is noteworthy in my book.
Gonna rewatch it. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna rewatch it again. I watched it a couple days ago just to get ready, and yeah, I got about 5 minutes in and said no, can't do it. I can't watch it twice in a week. No.
Yeah, no, when we were talking about it earlier, you immediately brought up the fact that, oh, I just realized I'm not recording this. I need to have this set to record. I forgot to record this. Anyways, so I can clip it in later or something, but you brought up the clothesline thing. That is the first scene in the entire movie, is Goku fighting his grandpa Gohan in the first scene on a clothesline. Not a single clothesline, a double clothesline.
Yeah, why? Why? Like, I can understand, like, yes, I understand that, there's different training techniques, but why?
It's not impressive enough.
The first rule is there are no rules.
The whole movie was just a joke from beginning to end, starting with just that one phrase or that one clip, that one snippet of dialogue.
What cliche BS? And then they're like, a long time ago, move your head, you are gonna get squished.
He's talking to his dog.
They're talking about how, Piccolo was sealed forever and whatever. I don't even care.
Because you brought that up, I immediately want to address this. Okay, number one, Piccolo, yes, he is a couple thousands of years old, but Demon King Piccolo, which they never even reference him as, is only a few hundred years old in that history. And yes, people did forget about him, but he was known as Demon King Piccolo, and they also later name him the Nameks. Like they refer to him as a group, and he refers to them as the Nameks, not the Namekians. He is not a Namek. It is not a it is a
It's
plural.
not the planet. He is
It's
not
not.
the planet.
He is not the planet. For God's sakes, he is not. And also, they should know what Nameks are. Namekian, or they should know what Namek is. They should know what Namekians are. That is a whole different concept. Piccolo is supposed to be a Demon King because if this is supposed to be Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, like they claim in the title, he should be named Demon King Piccolo because it's all about, martial arts, supernatural stuff, and demons, monsters, that kind of thing. Because there's plenty in that world. I mean, for God's sakes, they have dinosaurs. They have dinosaurs, which they don't even show. Dragon Ball Z had dinosaurs, and Dragon Ball had dinosaurs. Where are my dinosaurs? They could have made this movie so much better with a fucking dinosaur. I'm sorry for,
I mean, and also, where are his antennae?
Yeah, no, exactly. Where is Piccolo's antennae? He is supposed to have antennas, and then instead he has these like weird indentions or some.
He's not. Oh, what's Star Trek? I should know
He
this.
he just looks like a straight up Star Trek character. That's the only thing I could think the entire time is he looks like a poor Star Trek character. Because
like
Star Trek characters don't have like protruding characteristics. Like everything is ridges and large foreheads and ponytails. And then like creases and crevices in faces. They don't over exaggerate facial features. They don't give them like whiskers and all that stuff. Like they're very lazy about that. But I think it's very cool that they use James Marsters, or James, is it Marsters. He was Piccolo. He's also in Hulu series. God, what is it called? It's a Marvel adaptation series. But I mean, he's a great actor, but they poorly made the character and made him look like a jackass. So I just can't.
Who did they not?
The only thing they got right about King Piccolo, they got two things right about Piccolo. He is green. No, three things. Three things. He is green. He is evil, and he has a flying spacecraft or a flying craft of some kind. Because if you go back and you look at Dragon Ball, when Demon King Piccolo came back after being sealed away, he had like a giant like flying fortress deal that he made Emperor Pilaf and his gang pilot for him. That he had that. He had that. Three things that they got right about the whole movie for King Piccolo.
Here's my other thing. Who the heck is Mai? Who the heck is Mai?
Are you talking about the ninja girl? Is that supposed to be Mai? Okay, no, okay. Mai is a minor character in Dragon Ball and a semi-minor character in Dragon Ball Super. Because and even in GT she shows up. Because you've got
Is she with Piccolo?
No, well, she's part of Emperor Pilaf's gang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she's supposed to be like the assassin, but she is
a minor character.
She is a minor character, and she is hilarious because she is so romantically challenged. Like holding hands is too much for her, even though she kills people. Like it is.
I didn't even know this was a character.
Dude, go back and watch Dragon Ball. Watch Dragon Ball Super. Like you can see three different versions of Mai throughout the Dragon Ball series. You have original Mai, who is an adult assassin that fights against Kid Goku, and she's part of Emperor Pilaf's gang with Shu, the ninja dog, and and then they get reintroduced in GT. Like I'm just going chronologically. They get
Oh,
reintroduced in GT as super, super old people.
I
And
guess
that
they
is
did a
when
good
Goku
job
gets
there.
turned into a kid in GT. Was like literally episode 1 when those 3 invaded Kami's lookout and took the Dark Star Dragon Balls or whatever they called them, something stupid like that. And then they were also reintroduced in Dragon Ball Super after gaining their
So they
youth
did get
again.
something
Huh?
right. I said so they did actually get something right in this movie.
Yeah, no,
I
they
thought it was just
absolutely did. But where was Emperor Pilaf? Where was Shu? Because they're a gang, and Mai is not supposed to be this badass. Mai is supposed to be semi-badass. She's not supposed to be this silent, sexy ninja. Okay? She is supposed to wear a trench coat and be kind of dorky, but cool at the same time when she's in front of enemies. But she is
Yeah.
supposed to be a total and complete wreck when she's around other people because they always tease her and she gets super, like, embarrassed and shit. Like, that is her character. She should not be sexy. She should not be lethal. That is not Mai. Which
Yeah.
I'm just using her first name because I don't know if she has a last name or not, just like most
It
other
doesn't look like
characters.
it.
Um,
It doesn't look like it at all. Just
I didn't even realize that was Mai. Yeah, no, Eriko Tamura. Eriko. I assume that's
I
how you
think
say
it's
it.
funny. Her date you what are if you look on Bing, which is one of the worst searches ever.
I would never use Bing.
You know what it says her debut is?
What?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh no.
Bing
That
is so good.
that poor woman. That being her
Now,
debut.
yeah. Now let's check
I really
Google.
hope she got into some cool martial arts movies after that.
Oh no! I mean Mai, the character. It
Yeah,
says her
no.
debut was.
No, that's what I'm saying. Or oh, you're saying the character itself, not the actress.
Yeah,
Okay. That's better.
I'm just
Like
saying
for God's
that's
sake,
funny.
don't let that be her first movie thing cuz that is god awful trash and I would never hire her after that movie if that was her first movie. Um
Hey, at least freaking Wiki got it right.
whatever.
But
Anyways,
yeah, no. Well, and then I
to
mean, shoot, we can do Yamcha, the Tokyo Drift looking
no,
thing.
okay, that actually okay. I liked Yamcha. He is
Yeah,
literally
but
the only character in the entire movie that was very true to the character from the anime.
yeah, I mean, even Master Roshi was not
Master
as
Roshi
perverted.
was kind of 50-50 because he was pervy,
Perverted, but not enough.
but exactly no, that's exactly in my notes. Master Roshi is not pervy enough. That is in my notes. I was like, why did he not grab her ass when she fell in that pit? Like he straight up caught
Well,
her and he missed the butt
did on the
squeeze.
bike.
Huh?
He did on the bike though.
I don't remember
You
that.
missed that.
I must not have
He
been
did on
paying attention, but he straight up just
you
like
leave your hands there
he just
one-
did this. He just grabbed her.
Yeah,
He caught her and then he went.
yeah, no,
But no,
like on the bike, they're when they're going, he does grab her, and she's like, "If you leave your hands there one more second."
that might have been why. But at the same time, Master Roshi would not let that deter him because Master
Yeah.
Roshi is a persistent perv.
And where's the nosebleeds? Come on, where's
I
the nosebleed?
nosebleeds are meant for the
Come on,
anime, and nosebleeds are an anime thing.
I get that, but they should have added one. It would have been funny.
I
It's a little comic relief.
I don't know. I feel like
Just
nosebleed. I feel no. If anything, if they were gonna do something anime and comedic, it would have to be a red handprint across the face. Because I feel
yes.
like a nosebleed in real life is not as hilarious as it is in a comic
Okay.
or in an animated series. I feel like a red hand slap to the face that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a nosebleed in a live action movie would be able to lead to as much comedy as it would in
A nice hand slap.
Yeah.
And like the makeup and everything on it.
Yes. Oh, so first thing I want to point out from my notes, my first note Goku is a pussy high school student.
Yeah.
That is my first note.
Yeah.
Goku is not a pussy. Okay. Who is the director of this? I feel like it's M. Night Shyamalan or something stupid.
Remy?
Who
Is it
is it?
Remy?
Director James
Oh, James
Wong.
Wong. What did he do? What else did he do?
How did Akira Toriyama get involved in
I
this and not
novel.
destroy
It
this?
says Akira Toriyama. Hey, it says Akira Toriyama novel.
Writers, Ben Ramsey
Novel.
for
Led by
screenplay.
his.
I know, but
Bull,
at
it
the
says
same
by
time, if
his
he was
name,
involved in the
novel.
process, he should have shut this shit down.
He was not. He was not. He actually got kind of pushed away from it.
Well, anyways, director James Wong and writer Ben Ramsey, you're awful people. Never make a movie again. I hate you. This was awful.
I was gonna say if you really want to break down on how Akira Toriyama was not involved, Fact Fiend does a great video on it. I will shout them out. They do a great video on it.
All right, well, at Fact Fiend, go check them out. Listen to the explanation why. I'll have to check it out later myself because it is inexcusable that if he was involved in the process, that this movie was allowed to happen because, my God, this was terrible. And I want to elaborate. I want to elaborate into this note real quick. Goku, as a character, has never shied away from a challenge ever, no matter what. And Gohan, as his grandfather, never allowed him to shy away. He was always a pushy and, courageous person. So if anyone stepped up to challenge him, he beat them to a pulp. You know?
But also he would also lower his level. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, he was great at gauging his opponents later in life, but, when he was a kid, he would literally knock a dude through a brick wall and be like, whatever. I thought he was stronger because I'm this strong, so I should always go out all out. And that's it. That's another thing. With Goku meeting Chi-Chi, or not Chi-Chi, Bulma. Number one, I hate Bulma's hair. The blue streak is dumb. You should have just made all of her hair blue. That is Bulma's character. She has blue hair. This is a fictional sci-fi alternate world. She can have blue hair.
Piece of trash alternate.
Yeah, no, this is based on the movie, not on the manga or the anime. Just this adaptation. But Goku is supposed to... You're supposed to be able to realize how strong he is when Bulma introduces herself as a character and straight up just blows through a whole clip on him. And he is knocked down, but gets right back up because it was like throwing pebbles at a wall. Like, just... Also...
It's terrible.
Goku's character is supposed to be considered pure. That's why his voice is the way it is. And he is a dirty teenager. He has a girl problem. He has a dirty teenager. No. Like, if the rest of the movie was better, I probably could have gotten by that, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna talk trash on it. I absolutely have to.
He literally has no idea what to do with the girl. To be honest,
it's unbearable. Honestly, he shouldn't care. His character is supposed to be a martial arts genius, and he is just supposed to want to fight. That is his deal. He fights to get stronger. He is punching holes in mountains and beating up dinosaurs. That is his thing. Also, where's the power pole? I saw him have a staff. Why does it not extend?
They wanted to be like, oh, look, we're giving you this. But no. But we're giving you this. See, guys, look, it's a pole. Yeah. You got it.
It's a red pole. Oh, red pole. Ah. Oh. Yeah, no, fucking... I can't help but touch my face on this. Like, I just... Every emotion of disappointment... I will make every hand gesture and I will touch my face multiple times in disappointment for this because
It's terrible.
Ugh, it was so bad.
I mean, here, let's like here, just going off of ratings. We're gonna go off of
Oh, okay.
IMDb.
Ratings. Here we go.
2.5 out of 10 stars. I don't know how it's 2.5 out of 10.
Yeah, no,
First off,
but that is only out of 69,000 reviews because that is literally the only
yeah.
amount of people that have watched this movie probably and gave a crap about reviewing it
Hold on,
because they
I'm
were
rating
so
this.
offended.
I'm rating this 1 star. Just
Oh yeah, no, I'm
one.
gonna rate this right now. You're gonna watch me rate this 1 star because that is how atrocious it is. I want you to all
I'm gonna
know.
sign you in with
Oh, it wants me
Facebook
to
so
sign in.
I can do this.
Is
Yeah.
there a way to do this without signing in? I'm not. No,
Uh,
I'm not gonna bother with signing
I'm
in.
signing in with
I
you.
will do it later,
Sign.
but know that I am giving this a 1 star review later because everyone can see my browser. I don't need everyone looking up my stuff. Um, just
It will be getting 1 star after the stream
yeah, no. After the
on every
stream, you can
7.
guarantee that I'm giving it 1 star, and please go out and give it 1 star again because hopefully, whoever was in charge of this project sees this video and feels ashamed and tries to create something better, kind of like they're doing with Avatar.
Maybe they'll actually redo this and do it proper.
I would love to see that because I have in my notes what they could have done to make it better. Like, first of all, just off the cuff, don't make the Dragon Radar look like a morpher from like Beetleborgs and Power Rangers combined. Like that was straight up just atrocious. Whoever was in charge of the special effects or in charge of the accessories or whatever in this movie does not understand the simplicity of the original Dragon Radar. Like it would have been cool if there was like some cool flares around like the edges or whatever, but the Dragon Radar is a circle with a little push button on the top, like it's a stopwatch.
Yeah.
That is it. That is it.
I didn't realize this. You know who they wanted for Piccolo?
Who did they want?
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman. Who is Ron Perlman?
Hellboy.
They wanted Ron Perlman as. They want what? What?
Yep.
No. I'm sorry. No, I love Ron Perlman as Hellboy and a lot of his other roles. He's too big and beefy. His jawline is too big for Piccolo. Piccolo does not have that jaw.
They wanted it.
No.
Though.
Just they had a good guy. They had this. Okay,
Hey,
what is it? What is it? What is it?
Hold on.
James Marsters was the perfect Piccolo. His character design was flawed, though.
Cole, you're gonna be mad what the director also did.
What did he do? Oh God, I don't know if I want to hear this. I feel like
best known for his directing work on such hilarious and critically acclaimed films as Shaolin Soccer, Kung Fu Hustle.
What?
Yes.
How did he make such a bad movie then? I love those movies. How did he make such a bad movie?
I don't know. I didn't realize that.
I own Shaolin Soccer. I have it on my Amazon Prime. How is it?
You have to delete it now.
I have to delete it now. I have to because he has betrayed all expectations of a good movie. What was the other one?
Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh my God, that's another one that I own. Oh my God. How did he not do better? I feel like it's not entirely his fault though. I feel like it had to be the screenwriter's fault too.
No, who's the screenwriter? Was it?
Screenwriter is Ben Ramsey. I'm gonna click on him real quick.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, no, this dude does not look like he has ever watched anime in his entire life. Oh no, he. Oh my God, he has made. Yeah, no, he makes.
Fighting movies.
He makes fighting movies with that guy, like the Hawk or whatever his name is. It's that really cool black dude that just beats the crap out of people. What is his name? Okay, now I'm gonna have to actually go back to him. real quick.
He's only made.
He
The
made
thing
the
is,
he made the movie Blood and Bone with Michael White, who plays Isaiah Bone. And Michael White is a big badass in his movies. Like every movie I've seen him in, he plays this just super good fighter. So this
FYI,
somehow this
this is
combination of
last
people
credit.
created the biggest garbage pile on the planet.
You know, this is his last credit.
Was
Oh
it?
no, it's not. Never mind. No.
Okay, good. No, I
Yeah,
feel
there's
like it probably
three
should have
things I've
been.
never.
My God,
Yeah,
it's amazing that this movie came out just 11 years ago. With as advanced as our movie technology is, how bad this movie is.
I mean, look at Ozaru,
Don't even get me
the
started on
great
that.
ape,
Don't even get me started on that. No,
the
if you
were
want,
ape, the were ape,
you know who they need to
the
get in
were
on
ape.
this?
Ah,
I have you ever seen Journey to the West?
maybe. Let me look real quick. Let me.
Very well made movie. It is a Chinese uh, adaptation of the actual Journey to the West novel about the um, Son Goku, the Monkey King, and this pig guy and someone else. They are trying to lead this monk to meet Buddha. I don't know the specifics of the story, but I've seen the movie, and it's a little bit different every time depending on what you're watching, because there's a bunch of different adaptations for this. Um,
Never.
and
Never
it's well made. The animation is great. Like they have this fish monster in the beginning of the movie, and it is so good. Like really great. Like this is the kind of animation they could have used to make this movie good and give Goku the giant great ape form that he deserved.
Yeah.
Like I recommend you go watch. Here, let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Wow.
I cannot type right now. What is wrong with me?
I'm just looking at. Uh, Let me get the name right. I don't want to be Young Fat Chow. That dude has a
Yes,
lot
this
of
is it.
credits.
This is it right here. Journey to the West 2013. Director Stephen Chow and Chinkin Kwok. Writer Stephen Chow. And, oh wow, the writer and the director are the same people. But no, this movie, amazing. Amazing choreography, amazing dialogue, amazing, animated effects. Great. This is what Dragon Ball Evolution could have used, was these guys right here in their team. They would have made a great adaptation. And I understand that this is a Chinese adaptation movie, but America didn't do so hot of a job doing a Japanese adaptation in America, so I feel like these guys would do a way better job. And look at that rating. I understand that's a little low. It's a 6.8 out of 10, but that is already 3 times better than Dragon Ball Evolution got, and I honestly recommend it because I found this movie very compelling
Oh,
and
hey,
very interesting.
quick thing on why Bulma's hair is not turquoise. The
Oh my god.
production team actually tried to make her hair turquoise, but director James Wong thought it was unrealistic, so they put it out. So the production team was like, "Hey, let's do this. Let's make this freaking good." It sounds like the production team was trying to do a good job, but the
Thank you,
director
production team.
is
If any of the production team for this movie is seeing this in the future,
and
kudos to you for
if you're
trying to
trying to
make
make this
this movie the best that it could be
with a director that's
with a
terrible.
director that just wants to. And the other thing that frustrates me about this movie is the fact that there's totally, I guarantee, some diehards that were on the set like what the hell is going on, and the director
and
and writers were just like, that we need to make this thing a fresh new thing, even though we're adapting it from a Japanese novel or a Japanese manga.
well, that's what happens. That's how you get Avatar.
That is exactly how you get Avatar. Although, okay, for Avatar, it was just badly made. The storyline was semi-correct. Like, it was way closer than Dragon Ball Evolution. But it was still garbage because it was just poorly put together. Number one, just the overextensive movements for doing any kind of bending. It was just too much. They were trying to make it too eye-catching. Like, they focused more on the bodily movements than they did the actual, like, bending. Like, that is the cool part, is the bending, not the...
They focused on the visual
stuff.
Yeah. That was, honestly, it was... That movie was focused on the visual and what they could do with the visual, rather than let's get the story the best it could.
Well, in that case though, they did get really good with the story, but they overstimulated.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the same way with this.
Exactly. Well, actually, you know what? Actually, it's a complete opposite in both actually directions, because there was barely any good fight scenes and way too much story that was way off of the original series.
Yeah. Like Gohan not being dead.
Yeah, no, number one, Gohan, I understand, is a character that you should be introduced to, but he should be referenced as a past character, not as present tense and everything. Like Goku, number one, not in high school. Number two, not girl crazy and awkward. Number three, not a huge pussy.
Well, he is awkward, but that's probably because he's on the spectrum, to be honest.
Well, that happens when you come from a space capsule from another planet and bang your head.
Hey, autism is not caused by head injuries.
No, I know it's not, but I'm just saying there's going to be a little something wrong with you if you have there's motorcycle accidents and then there's spacecraft accidents. You're going to hit a lot more tree branches on the way down from a spacecraft than you are a motorcycle. Not demeaning anyone that's been in a motorcycle accident. Those are horrendous, but space.
Yeah.
Not relatable, but at the same time, so much more worse and hot. Like, just that re-entry. Anyways. What was my point? What was I starting to do? Gohan should have been dead. He should have been a past reference. Goku should not have been a huge wuss. He should not have girl troubles because he should be focused on his martial arts training. And
well, okay, to be fair, he was focused on that.
Barely. He should
his
whole.
He's like Chi-Chi.
Yeah, no, exactly. He's like Chi-Chi, and he's worried about high school bullies and all this nonsense when he should have zero contact with the outside world other than his grandpa Gohan. You know what would have been a cool intro is him training him fishing with his freaking Saiyan tail, catching a fish, then going back to his
Where is his...
Yeah, no, exactly. Where is his tail?
Where's
Saiyan.
They could have played with that because they're like, oh yeah, you're special. I'm the weird kid. They wanted to make it relatable, and they didn't need to.
They made it too relatable.
This is anime. This is anime. We don't care about relating.
We care about fan service. We care about fighting, and we care about cool ass swords. That is anime.
And sticking to the dang story.
And sticking to the story.
One that does it well, I'm gonna point this out, would be Death Note.
Yeah, no, Death Note did a really good job. Actually, you know what? A couple of different live action adaptations that did really well that I thought. First Death Note, like, it was a little corny, but they did a good job.
You only had 2 hours. You only have 2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, stuff left out. But
Bleach, the Bleach adaptation that came out, I think about 3 or 4 years ago, that was actually really good. I enjoyed that. They could have added a little bit more and tweaked it a little bit, but did not hate it. I've never seen it, but I've heard good things about the Rurouni Kenshin live action adaptation, which I didn't even know existed until I saw the review. I'm trying to think what else. Honestly, those are the only really good adaptations that I remember.
Was there a live action Gene?
iGene?
Or is that in the works?
I think that's in the works. I haven't seen that.
Okay. I feel like that's going to be one that they do very well on, because
that just depends on the director. Hopefully they don't get a certain person. You know? James Wong. Just kidding, James Wong. You made some good shit before, but just you need to find some way to legally remove your name from this movie.
Hold on. You know what we are completely missing out on? What are we missing out on? Krillin, Tien.
Yeah, no, actually, that I didn't mention Krillin in the notes because of just how the storyline progressed, but I did mention Tien, Chaozu, and because they did have Yamcha in it. Where's Puar? Where's my little blue fuzzy cat guy?
Here's right, but no.
Yeah, no, they have the most obscure character possible.
Yamcha is needed.
Other than I
didn't even realize Mai was a freaking character.
Yeah, no, that's how obscure she was, and they didn't put Puar, they didn't put Oolong, they didn't even put Master Roshi's turtle, whose name is Turtle.
Yeah.
People know Turtle more than they know Mai.
They could have had, like, even if it was an offhand thing, they could have had a turtle tank. You know?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like Turtle could have been in the background, just kind of like staring. Like he had like human-like eyes or something, and he's just like watching everybody.
It could have been like a little, oh yeah, good job, you got it.
Yeah, that's good enough for us. There was almost no actual references to the original series. It was its own whole thing, and it was terrible.
Dragon Balls. We have the Dragon Balls though.
Yeah, but the Dragon Balls were dumb too. Well, the design was cool, but why in the hell did Goku get some kind of weird vision or something from looking into the Dragon Ball? What was that? Is that because he was an Ozaru and he's being... Which, by the way, why does Piccolo have control over Goku, even though Goku is not 1,000 years old when he was there, and he knows that Goku crashed on the planet with a comet or something?
Yeah, how does he know this?
He's been locked away. This whole stretch of time makes no sense.
Story, he's been locked away.
Whole stretch of time doesn't make sense at all.
And then, we put the Dragon Balls in the sand. Okay. The whole freaking Dragon Balls in the sand. Cool.
What are you talking about? Dragon Balls in the sand?
When they put them in the ground. Yes, I understand that a lot of the time when they used them, they put them on the ground. That good. You did that well.
Yeah. You put the Dragon Balls on the floor like a good boy.
To use them. Yeah, you did that good. That always does happen though. They always set them on the ground to use them.
And bringing up the Dragon Balls. Hold up, I got some notes on this here. All right, number one note. Quick, why is there a specific plateau where you do use the Dragon Balls?
Yes, I was so disinterested from the film. I didn't even really watch them summon the dragon while I was rewatching. That.
Well, if you did, let me know. Let me tell you about something. Shenlong is a huge disappointment. They developed his head, and the rest of him sucked. He was not 1,000,000 miles long. He did not stretch across the sky. The sky did not change colors. And yet the landscape moved. What is that about? Why did the landscape move?
Hold on.
When the dragon is summoned, the sky goes dark, The dragon comes through the Dragon Balls into the sky, wrapping through the clouds. What is this pitiful Puff the Magic Dragon looking mofo?
I don't even like. I really was just. That's it. That.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm gonna pull
Ah!
up a
Hold on.
picture
Stretch it out.
of
The clouds, actually.
Shenlong from
He actually does have his tail behind the clouds. It looks like. Oh no, that's the end of his tail. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I lost interest. I'm gonna be honest. It's that bad.
All right,
It
so
should
I
be
am
like
pulling up.
you need to pull up Dragon Ball Z Shenron and put that next to
Oh yeah, and then there's the other thing.
Shenron.
Okay, so here's what Shenron should look like, kind of. Like this is kind of how they did it lazily later on in the series. He was just, so long and he wrapped around through like this. But when you go later into the series, you can see him wrapping through the clouds. Just he's so long. He's as long as Snake Way, basically.
Yeah.
And then you come down, and I mean, also here's this one. Here's Shenlong or Shenron in the English adaptation. Here's him in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse series. Look at how big he is compared to the character. He is humongous, and I mean, you can even see him like flying through the clouds when you're just going through the main area in that game. So if you've played Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and then you have this. This looks like some piss poor water dragon from the TV series Merlin. It is atrocious.
I'm going live so I can watch along.
As soon as he start, because he can't see what I'm doing right now. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he has to get onto the page to see what I'm doing. But it is. I want you to see this poor excuse.
Maybe. There we go. Now I can finally. Yeah.
Do you see this?
The picture that I pulled up.
That is the picture. Yeah, he looks like a bad horror movie version of Puff the Magic Dragon with something that you would see in Merlin.
He looks about. You remember Mulan? What's the dragon's name?
Mushu.
He's like a big Mushu, and that's it.
No, this is what the Great Dragon Family Protector would have looked like. Yeah.
If he had been.
Instead of being turned into rubble, this is what he would look like. That is how big Shenron and how disappointing this Shenron is. Just.
You got the full length where he's wrapping around. You should pull up the one where he's wrapping around. Here, I'll send this. I'll copy this.
Are you talking about this?
Hold on. I'm behind, bud.
Oh, here's this. Here's my favorite part. This is the absolute first wish ever made in the Dragon Ball series. This is Oolong, and there you can see Mai in the background. Mai in the background right there. The first wish ever made in Dragon Ball was for a pair of panties.
Yeah.
By our little pig boy, Oolong, our pig bro.
Here,
and I know what you're thinking. That's just pervy garbage. Well, you know what? He did it to save the world. Panties for the world.
This is the Shenron that I like. It's coming up on Discord.
I won't be able to look at it. I have to have you full screen to do Discord. Or to do the video chat. Oh, and then here's young Demon King Piccolo right here.
I'm just
that's another thing that bugged me is Piccolo was immediately young. Piccolo was supposed to come back as a like very decrepit old Namekian, and then get the Dragon Balls, and then come back as his younger self. But in the process, he was also supposed to fight Goku before he gets young. Like there's supposed to be a before and after fight, and Goku is supposed to go train, get stronger or whatever. Like,
which they could have done.
they
They
totally could have
honestly
done it.
could have
Like,
done
it's not like animes and stuff haven't done montages. Why couldn't they do that in a live adaptation?
gonna do a montage.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I forgot about this actually when the dragon got destroyed the first time. Um, to bring it back, they brought the statue out, and Mr. Popo used super glue to put the statue back together. Yes, no, this legendary dragon that can bring back the dead was glued back together with some crazy glue. Just
That's at least super glue.
at least.
That's
See,
super glue too.
this is the Shenron I know. This mofo is wrapping around all over the place. Okay?
I think now you're on. Hold on, I'll have to see, but I think maybe you're on the picture. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the
That
Shenron
shit.
that I know. This is the Shenron that just kills it, you know? And
Now,
this is a little bit better quality. If you can tell, the animation style is a little bit different. But that's because this is from one of the Dragon Ball movies. Not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. This was actually a later movie developed for Dragon Ball, using kind of like GT style. This is kind of goes through the entirety of the Dragon Ball series up until the end of the Red Ribbon arc, which I definitely recommend.
Oh, dang it. What's with the nursery rhyme?
Oh yeah, no, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's so dumb. And then the way they summon Shenron.
Yeah, they could have.
Now that I'm saying Shenron,
could've
I feel right in the world.
At least it's not like that one time when I called him Charmin the Dragon.
You can only wish for 2 ply toilet paper. Oh goodness.
No, I mean they should have just called him Charmin the Dragon.
Charmin the Dragon. Charmin.
It would have kept messing everything up about the dang movie. But the fight scenes are terrible too. Like
they're not terrible.
Be,
they're just too short.
Yeah, Chi-Chi is supposed to be a really good fighter, and she gets.
Also wears her traditional outfit. Like I'm not talking about the Dragon Ball bikini. You know, that is number one inappropriate because they had that on her when she was like 9 or some crap, which is weird. You know, but whatever, do your thing. No, I'm talking about the Chinese battle dress that she wore when she fought Goku in the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Yeah,
that is what she should be wearing because that was cool. Not her yoga instructor Taibo, outfit that she had on. I can't. We have not covered even half of my notes. I want you all to know this right now. I have not even covered half of my notes.
She's supposed to be 9 years old.
No, in Dragon Ball, I think she's around the same age as Goku, and I think Goku's about 12 or 13. Like he's just a little bit. Yeah.
Which, yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, no, that's super weird. Like, why is she wearing that? That's whatever.
And a helmet.
Yeah. Whatever.
That's just. Hey, you know what? They did well. Dragon Ball did well otherwise.
Yeah.
That's just a little weird.
I love the intro for Dragon Ball. And I love the intro and the outro for Dragon Ball.
Okay, you ready to go through some facts?
All right, yeah, hit me. Hit me.
Number one, I gotta see your reaction to this one. So, is Dragon Evolution based on a book? This is from stupid people on the internet. Sorry if you are the one who asked the question. Is it based on a book, Paul? Is it based on a book? Huh? Huh? The rage. The rage of the nerds.
Can you see the red on my face right now?
That
That
is
is the
rage.
rage. Um, Technically, no, it is not. Listen, let me see. I have it up here too.
It is not based on a book.
How did they phrase the
It is
question? Hold on. It was
it's Dragon Ball Evolution based on a book.
okay. I thought it was gonna be novel. If they said novel, they would be half correct because it is a graphic novel. But
Yeah,
because they
so
said book,
they said
no, it is not a book because I have not seen any kind of book based on Dragon Ball. Like book just means straight up, you know, just words, maybe some small illustrations every once in a while for like a chapter or something, but no, it is not a book. It is a graphic novel. It is an anime serialization, not a book. Just
all right, you ready? You ready for one of my favorite questions that just shows that people tuned out during the movie?
yes, no, ask it.
Does Goku ever turn into his Ozaru form? They tuned out. They tuned
No,
out. They said this is
that is absolute
terrible.
proof of how garbage this movie was. That they just straight up tuned
No,
out.
like me during Shenron, I
Yeah, no,
realized
you couldn't even finish the movie. You hounded
I
me to
finished
rewatch the movie.
I finished the movie, but I tuned out during that time. I tuned out during the fight scenes.
Atrocious. You're a
I,
terrible person.
that it's that bad. I couldn't rewatching it. Like if I'm rewatching something, like I was rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho a couple weeks ago. I watched some of those episodes twice, but this movie it's only an hour and 20 minutes of my or yeah an hour and 20 minutes of my time, and I can't do it. I
Actually,
can't
well,
pay
I mean,
attention.
technically it's an hour and 25, but like 5 to 8 minutes is credits, so it's more like an hour
Yeah,
and
yeah.
18. But it's still all
Okay.
100%
It's
garbage.
over. It's over an hour of my time that I wish I could have back.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a huge waste of time for $30 million. I just want to add
Yes.
$30 million.
Hey, they made 55 million.
Yeah. So they made up for their losses plus an
You know,
extra
you know what?
35 million.
If
Or
it
no,
had been a good
25.
one, if it had been done the way it should have been, this thing would have made over 200 million,
Oh,
in my
absolutely. No,
opinion.
if they
If it had
brought some
been done right.
true anime fans into this and
Hold on,
didn't just
hold
listen
on,
to
hold on.
directors that skimmed through the cliff notes of this series, I guarantee it would have been a hit.
Dragon Ball Return of Frieza,
Oh, you mean the revival of Frieza?
Revisa,
Did you did you say Revisa? Yes, no.
Revisa.
Dragon Ball, the Revisa as Goku goes back to school. Technically, Goku did go to
Hold on,
school, but
hold
only
on.
to
Let's
impress
look at
his son's
Resurrection
teachers.
F.
Yeah, Resurrection of F.
Here we go. Let's look at yeah. Let's see what they made. Like this is done well. Oh wow. Oh, damn.
What?
Hold up. I'm about to be disappointed.
Oh, are you? Well, you do
Yeah.
realize that it's a animated series. Like only the hardcore fans are gonna have watched it, and it only released in Japan as an actual movie and some other countries. The only animated
Hold on.
movie that came out for Dragon Ball Z in America for release was Dragon Ball Super Broly, and you and me
Oh my
went to
god.
watch that together.
Okay. So, it had, listen to the whole thing. It had a final total of 8.4 million in the U.S. Right? Hold up. Don't be critical yet. Film grossed an estimated 53 million by January 1st. Uh, January 1st of 2016. And then as of March 10th, 2016, the film has grossed 7.7 billion worldwide.
That goes to show you, if it's not broken,
That
don't
goes to show
fix
you,
it.
yes, that I mean the numbers kind of seem to be screwy at first. Oh, 7.7 billion yen. Hold on, let me do something.
Oh, 7.7 billion yen.
I
I'm
think
trying to think. 1 million yen is about 80,000 in American currency, in U.S. currency.
US. Okay, so three. That's 100,000. $1.1 billion. There you go.
Yeah, so it still is in the billions in U.S.
It's in the
dollars.
billion.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it
for a
still
second there,
blew Dragon Ball Evolution out of the water.
for a minute there, I thought that this movie beat out Resurrection of F, and I was gonna be heartbroken.
Hold up, I'm gonna
I was
for the
gonna be
viewers. Let
heartbroken.
me bring up Dragon Ball Super Broly. I want to see how bad this beat
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Or not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. Got to get the title right and be able to type. Holy cow. I cannot type today. Apologies.
Typing grossing. I mean, it works.
Dragon Ball Super Broly 2018. This was 2 years ago. I can't even believe it was 2 years ago.
Dailies.
I still remember
Daily.
going into the movie with you.
You ready for this? Daily, it was making like 7 million, 3 million, 2 million, 5 million.
Alright, so we got all the voice actors here. Cast,
But okay, you ready
storyline.
for this? You know how well this is animated versus live action. 8.5 million for that. Gross.
8.5 million was the budget. Opening
Yeah.
weekend in the US. In the US. Already beat the budget at a million and about 1.3 million. And the gross came out to 30. So this movie was an $8.5 million budget.
Worldwide. That's domestic.
No, this is
That's
the
not
US.
international.
This is the gross.
Yeah.
That is the gross
That's
in the
domestic.
US.
Worldwide
It's
was
115 million.
I think people honestly thought that this wasn't going to be canon, and I think that's why it didn't. You know what I mean? I don't think they thought Broly was going to be canon, so they didn't go out as much. But still, look at that.
I knew
You do it
Broly was
right.
going to be canon with how they did the
Yeah,
story. Like just watching some of the trailers, I could tell that this was going to be a canon Broly.
yeah, but you can see where people were worried. Oh no, it's another.
And it has almost the exact same runtime as Dragon Ball Evolution. It has 100 minutes, which is an hour and a half. It literally is 5 minutes more.
An hour and 40. An hour and 40.
Oh no, an hour and 40. So it has 15 minutes more.
Longer.
It is longer.
And
That just goes to show you that fans will truly watch what they know is going to be good, because Dragon Ball Evolution did not do the series justice.
and I think
I just love how they
knows.
incorporated Bardock in the movie, because Bardock is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Never mind. I was like, how did I miss that whole thing right there? In Evolution?
Yeah, no.
I was like, how much did I tune out? Dang.
No, not yeah, no. Bardock never appeared in Dragon Ball Evolution. I assure you, he did not show up. It would have been a great movie probably if he did. Don't know how they would find a guy that looks exactly like Goku in Evolution if they just like maybe put some aged makeup on him or something, give him a little buffer physique with some padded muscles, but because all Saiyans for some reason look exactly the same as their parents, like depending on gender. Like they have no combined facial differences. Vegeta looks like Vegeta, King Vegeta. King Vegeta looks like his father. Goku looks like, uh, Bardock. And I know what you're thinking. Gohan doesn't look like Goku. Well, Gohan is a half Saiyan. But then you're like, oh, well, Goten does look exactly like Goku. Well, genetics. Still, half Saiyan. It's going to happen. It's not perfect. Chi-Chi is not a Saiyan. It's going to happen. You can't get exact results every time. And then, you have, the GT movie later on where, his great grandson looks exactly like him. And then same for Vegeta's great grandson.
They may have actually lost 45 million on the movie.
How did they do that?
Reported budget was 30, but there's a possibility that the budget was $100 million. I think they may have
So they
reported
no,
30
that
million.
means they would have lost
They may
60.
no, because they made
Oh
55
well, yeah, no, I see your math. Never mind.
on Dragon Ball Evolution. There's
Yeah,
a
no, so they lost money because of
only
that
30
crap
million
suit.
was ever verified, but I feel like it was more towards that 100 million.
Yeah, no, I guarantee it was, and they just hid the fact that it was such a garbage movie. Um, I want to take a look
Can
at
we
the
move on?
actors real quick. So first of all, um, honestly, I feel like the cast was very well put together.
Yeah,
With
I mean, other than them being white.
other than them being white, yes. With the exclusion of let me see here, who was it? Ari Hudson, which great guy, but what the hell was he doing in this movie, and why was he playing one of the masters that Master Roshi knew? Like, number one, there's not supposed to be other martial arts masters like Roshi other than Master Crane, his like rival from his martial arts school days.
Yeah.
Like, they're all supposed to be dead because Master Roshi is like a couple hundred years old.
And Gohan teaching Roshi? That
No, no,
too.
no, no, no. Roshi taught Gohan.
Yes.
That's still correct.
No, it was. Oh, it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. Yes.
But
Yes, I
at the
was.
same time, it's like, why does Master Roshi look younger than Gohan? So I guess they did give Master Roshi the kind of immortality that he had in the anime, but at the same time, Master Roshi was old looking as hell. He be raggedy, you
They did
know?
get the back. I'll give them this. They did get the back cracking right too. That was kind of a thing as
Yeah, but
well.
where was his turtle shell? Where was his weighted turtle shell? And his fat,
As his turtle.
old, Billy Club look, or no, shillelagh. Where was his
Yeah.
Billy Club shillelagh thing that he had? His cane.
Power pull instead, I guess. They just wanted that little
Well,
bit
they didn't even
fancier.
have a proper power pole, so
I know. You don't have to tell me, man.
yeah. I'm just okay. So we're already at an hour and 2 minutes.
We can keep going.
Um, if we want to
Hey,
make if you want to make this a two-parter, we can. But for real, I need to.
I'm ready to. I'm good to keep ripping.
Yeah, no, I'm good to keep ripping. So we're gonna end it right here, right now, so that we can do a part two on this because we don't want to, go on too long about how bad this movie sucks. I mean, we do, but just not in this one portion. Um,
So much more.
so yeah, there's so much more to
But we'll
tell
get into
about
the
this.
finer details next time as well, because we can rip it apart
Oh yeah, no,
for
we're gonna
days.
continue ripping it apart, and we want people to talk to us about this. Like, please comment your opinions. Tell us what you thought. I want to hear everything that you had to
If you
say
say
about
it's
this
a good
movie.
review,
If
man,
you've seen this movie, if you have not seen this movie, please watch it just for the sake of watching garbage. Um, like, if you find
it's
trash that's
hold
on
on,
fire entertaining, you'll enjoy this movie.
hold on. A good example of a movie that's like this, if you've ever seen it, it's I think the worst rated movie ever, The Incredible Bulk. This
Uh,
is this is on that level. It has better production value, but it's on that level.
I guarantee we could probably find something even worse. Avatar. Um, but
It's not worse. I think
Avatar actually
this.
did a lot better than I think this movie did.
Oh, when it comes to adaptations,
Yeah.
man.
Real quick, you can find this movie. I know you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Hulu if you have a Stars account.
You can find it. You can rent it.
You could
You can
rent it. I mean, you could
on
waste your
Amazon.
time finding this movie, and paying to rent it to support the original creators. That is my message. That is my goal.
Cole, you want to tell the truth on how you watched it?
I don't recommend it. That's I won't say what I
You
did, but you could probably guess.
you didn't want to
That's
support it.
plausible deniability, my friends. Um,
I did
so
support. I did support for the
you
both
did
of
support,
us.
yeah.
It's
I'm not
okay.
paying $3.99 for that garbage. I probably would have been in a rage if I had spent any
If I may
money.
or may not have,
If
if
I
you
may
may or
or
may
if
not
I may
have,
or may not have spent money on this, which is what you're gonna spend. If you're gonna rent this on Amazon, it's gonna be $3.99. I'm pretty sure you can find it on Vudu for the same price. Um, Whatever you pay for your Stars account, you'll be able to watch it. Um,
I think I
which
actually have an app
Stars
that
you
may
can
have.
either use just the Stars app or you can go on Hulu with your Stars account. You can link them up.
Hold up, I actually might have one that's free and on a streaming service. Let me check.
Hmm.
No, never mind.
Well, anyways, real quick, we got to plug our pluggables. Um, this is on you. This is your pluggable.
Oh, my pluggable.
Yeah,
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not ready.
you're not ready.
No, we'll have it ready next time.
Okay, well,
Don't worry.
I'm gonna plug it for you then. What does it need to be? 30 seconds?
No, 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 no. Don't worry about it this time.
Don't worry about it this time.
Don't,
All right.
don't worry about
Well,
it.
just to let you know,
I
we
have
will have pluggables. We have a possible sponsor here coming up in the future. We need your support. Please like and subscribe, and we'll let you know, and we'll hopefully be able to get you some cool swag once we get this sponsor. We just have to make it, to 100 likes and subscribes. Um, and then we'll be able to also fund the page so we can get you some better content and some swag, like physical swag, not just in-game swag. Because
Oh, and
spoiler, it is a mobile app.
we also are working on a sticker that we will be selling.
Yes,
This is probably news to you, but I did send Cole a link sticker that we're gonna have.
Sauce Master,
Huh?
Sauce Master,
Yes,
Sauce Master.
Sauce Master.
Yes.
Excuse me. Uh, I sent him a link on something that we're gonna be working on for a sticker that we can sell. We're gonna have them on our cars. Don't worry. We're gonna rep our own stuff. Cole's like, no, it's new. I will rep it. Worst case.
Yes.
He doesn't want
Not
to rep
not on
his
the new
stuff.
paint. No. uh, I might put it on my door,
Put
or
it on
maybe
the
I'll
window.
stick. I'll probably stick it in the background as well. Um, But once we get everything finalized, we'll let you know prices and where you can find them. Um, but anyways, thank you for watching. We hope to see you again next time. Please make sure to like and subscribe. You can find us on Patreon and here on YouTube as well as Twitter at Fever Reviews Twitter and Patreon Anime Fever Reviews. Same for YouTube. Um, Again, coming from your mother's basement, Sauce Master and
Fat Apache.
together we are Fat
Fat Master.
Master. I was a little off. It was a little off, but it works. It works.